to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to take a look at May 2025 and what you can expect. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people and lots of messages, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general May 2025 reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the clear quartz, reading number 2 with the fluorite, reading number 3 with the yellow fluorite, reading number 4 with the tourmalinated quartz, and reading number 5 with the sunstone. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the clear quartz. All right, let's see your signifier. You get inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. So with regards to May 2025, it's probably going to be pretty foundational for you. Let's see exactly what you can expect. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 1, please bring forward whatever they can expect for May 2025. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4 of Cups, that talks about needing to keep your eyes open and seeing what the universe is bringing in for you. The 4 of Cups can say that you are not seeing things clearly, or that maybe you're not seeing what's right in front of you. Ace of Swords, there's going to be a new idea come in, or something's going to be provided that lets you start a new beginning. You have to take the action to start it, though. This doesn't just happen to you. You get the idea, and then you have to actually put the action behind it. Knight of Wands, there is the idea of falling in love. For some of you, this could be romantic, meeting someone, falling in love, something significant that has a foundational impact, meaning that they would be like your significant person. This could also be you falling in love with whatever it is you start, which could be like a career path move for you. The Magician, you are manifesting this May. So you're really setting up your foundation. You are getting things started. You're giving yourself a good basis to move forward. And the 4 of Coins. The 4 of Coins reminds you that you have stable material situations. Your finances are stable, at least enough for you to continue forward. And you don't need to worry about your finances, okay? That does not need to be the focus for you for May 2025. You need to focus on laying that foundation. Now, I do want to get, let's get spell casting on the Ace of Swords. I just want to see what there is to add to that. Ace of Swords, please, for group number 1, May 2025. Justice. Okay, so what this is that's coming in, it's going to kind of bring some balance into your realm, and it's also probably setting something right. It is a new idea that comes in that lets you start something that kind of fixes an old situation where maybe you weren't dealt with fairly. This could be you starting your own business. This could be you starting to do something or returning to doing something that you love, that you're passionate about, that brings a balance back. Now, I want to see both of the 4s with Moonology as well. What is there for the 4 of Cups here for group number 1, please? Luck is on your side. Okay, so if luck is guiding you, you need to see the things that are happening. This is about you having your eyes open, being ready for the universe to provide things that you desire, to provide things that you've been looking for, to provide this idea that brings justice to your realm. Now, the Four of Coins, please. Adjustments are required. Okay, I feel like you guys are in a little bit of a lack mindset, which is pretty understandable given the state of the world. But that doesn't change anything for you. You are capable of controlling your material realm. And if you start worrying about where the money's going to come from, the universe provides the money when you need it. But if you are worried, well, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should just hold back because, no telling what could happen. Those kinds of thought forms can keep you from stepping into these kinds of opportunities. So there is some adjustment required here. You're going to need to be open to the idea of flowing with the energy of the universe. Now, I want to see the Knight of Wands with Queen of the Moon. What is there for the Knight of Wands here? Discernment. All right, so the Knight of Wands is about falling in love. It's passion meets emotion. You're going to have to use your discernment, which means you're going to have to look with your gut instincts and not necessarily with your eyes. Pay attention to how you feel about things, especially when the feelings get intense and you've got, all this passion and all this emotion, and whether it's that you're starting something new in your work realm or you've met someone and it's a whirlwind romance, discernment is going to be very important as you move through May. You are laying foundations for your future right now, so you have to really be discerning on where your energy goes this month in particular. Now, the Magician, please. Spellcasting. Happiness, beautiful. You are manifesting happiness into your realm. And who does not like hearing that? That is wonderful. So there's some guidance. Make sure you keep your eyes open. Be ready to start something new that brings in some fairness that is kind of righting a wrong of the past. And be discerning as the emotions heightened and you move forward. Make sure that you're not worrying about money. If you're worrying about money, it's a wasted of energy anyway. The universe is going to take care of you, so adjust that out. You are manifesting happiness in May 2025. That is the focus. Happiness is where you're headed, so enjoy it. Enjoy the ride, but trust your intuition, follow your gut, and be ready to see what the universe is bringing in, because you can't accept a gift unless you see it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the fluorite. All right, let's see your signifier. You start with Akashic Stargate. Aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. That's wonderful. So there's going to be some choices in May. You're going to not be able to make a wrong choice, it would appear, so that's wonderful. Let's see what you can expect. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 2, please bring forward whatever they can expect for May 2025. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look. 4 of Swords. So we start with some rest. That is wonderful. Everybody loves rest. I mean, well, I certainly love rest anyway. Rest is great. You need to focus on resting so that you can rise to meet the challenge again. So at least in the early part of May, there's going to be some rest, which sounds wonderful. The 9 of Coins, that talks about treating yourself to a little bit of abundance, to a little bit of luxury to bring in the abundance. So this is like, buying yourself a new outfit before you go to an interview, or treating yourself to something extra just because you deserve it and you want to treat yourself, and kind of enjoying that moment and that energy, so the universe says, oh, you like this, I'll send more. 2 of Cups, I like it. That is soul connections. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it very well can be. It could be soulmates. Pretty much any type of soul connection could fall under a 2 of Cups energy. but soulmates coming in, or soul connections coming in, or growing, reconnecting, that sort of energy. The Hermit also talks about spending some time alone. It talks about spiritual growth, focusing on connecting to your higher self. And then the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords talks about watching. It can be like watching from afar, like someone watching your social media, or something like that. It can also be paying attention to the details. So you may find yourself like really paying attention to what's going on around you. I would like to see Moonology on the Page of Swords, please, for group number 2. Thank you, thank you. Wow, okay, so a personal issue reaches resolution. So whether you've been like really watching everything and being very careful and cautious as you make moves in your life, whatever's causing that issue, it's resolving. You are not going to have to pay that much attention going forward. It's not going to be like you're just trying so hard not to make mistakes. That's going to resolve. And if someone has been watching from afar, or if it's you that's been watching from afar, that idea of keeping up with the Joneses, where you watch people on social media and you're like, well, why am I not on that level? They're only, fill in the blank age, and I'm older than that age, so I should, no, stop it. Don't do that. That's going to come to resolution anyway, so you don't have to measure yourself by anybody else. In fact, you shouldn't. You're on your path, they're on their path. Those can't be compared. That's like apples and oranges. You can't compare them. They're not the same. So yeah, whatever this watching is, or the paying attention, or the being very careful with regards to details, that comes to a resolution. So that's good. That's great news. Now let's see the Four of Swords with regards to the rest. That also, I feel like, is great news. Resting is wonderful. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, so you're going to get some rest, and that may mean there's like a pause. Like maybe you've been seeing some forward motion with regards to whatever it is you dream of doing. Whatever this crossroads is, you've been trying to get there, and then all of a sudden there's this pause, and you're like, well, I thought it was going to work out, and now I'm not so sure. That's not the case. You're taking a pause. You're taking a break. So when you take this pause, probably towards the beginning of May, have faith in your dreams. It's not that your dreams are not going to come true. It's that you're taking a rest so that you can rise again in a glorious energy to step into those dreams. So the pause is not bad. It's just for like recuperation of energy. Now, let's see. I want to see spell casting on the Two of Cups. What is there for the Two of Cups, please, here for group number 2? Career. Interesting. Okay. So this could mean that you are meeting a soul connection in your career in some way. This could mean that you are finding the career path that feels like it fits like a soul connection. Maybe what you're supposed to do on your soul path, what you're here for, part of your purpose. This is beautiful energy, and it says there's a lot going on in May for you. So again, why you need the rest. There's so much energy. You've got to rest so that you can, so that you can be in your best energy. I think we are going to do spell casting for the Hermit as well. The Hermit talks about spending time alone, spiritual growth. It does talk about meditating. So if you've been having trouble meditating, it's time to focus on that. Grieving. Okay. So I feel like there is some, the grieving is probably talking about on your own, or being alone and kind of trying to overcome any challenge you have on your own. And I don't think that that's going to be necessary anymore. I feel like you're going to overcome that. You should connect with your guides for sure. Connect with your higher self. If you feel any form of grief, and I don't just mean, grief is a very broad word. It does not just mean that you've lost a loved one. That is like the ultimate grief. You can have grief because you didn't get a promotion. You can have grief because you didn't get something you desired. And it can be material, it can be relationships, it can be all kinds of things. When we feel grief, we feel a sadness from a loss. And if you are experiencing any form of grieving on any level, it could be related to, someone, a loved one that you've lost, but maybe it's not like you've lost them just now. Maybe it's you lost them, 5 years ago, and the anniversary is this month. However it resonates for you, whatever grief you're dealing with, it's your guides are saying, hey, we're here, reach out to us. we're going to help. Make sure you meditate. Make sure you do the thing that you need to do to make your connection. And it's going to help illuminate things. It's going to help you have some growth. Grief is not supposed to last forever. The feeling of loss can last for a very long time, but grief is not supposed to last forever. You work your way through it and you move into a continuing energy of attracting what you desire. So your guides are offering their assistance. Make sure you accept it by connecting however you need to connect if you are feeling grief. Not all of you will feel grief in May of 2025, but if you are feeling grief, especially if you've had a loss and this is the anniversary of that loss, or however it resonates, just if you're feeling grief, reach out to your higher self. Your higher self would like to talk. All right, and finally for the 9 of coins out of Queen of the Moon, what is there to add here? Darkness. Okay, so you've been trying to manifest abundance into your realm for a long time. You have a real chance to do that in May of 2025. You need to do things for yourself. You need to take care of your energy. That's a lot of what's here. Resting, recouping your energy, still believing you're going to step into what you want, but resting for a minute, treating yourself to something extra because it's been a long time since you've done that. And you need to give yourself something extra. Take yourself out on a date. Buy yourself a gift. You should love you. Don't forget. So do it so that the universe can be like, oh, send more of that. And it gets the ball rolling for abundance again. Your career, something is happening there that's very significant in May. I feel like that's probably connected to the no wrong path, crossroads, where you're aligned with your purpose. You're stepping into something in the career path that's going to really have a significant impact. Now, wherever you feel grief, reach out to your guides. They're going to be there. And some issue does come to probably complete resolution in May. So that's wonderful. You're not going to be watching all the details anymore. You're going to be moving forward in a beautiful energy. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the yellow fluorite. All right, let's take a look at your signifier. You get Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. So reconnecting and harmony, resolving issues and situations. That all sounds fabulous. Now, let's take a look at what you can expect. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 3, please show us what they can expect for May 2025. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4 of Cups. All right, so we start with the energy of making sure you're seeing things clearly, making sure you're seeing what the universe is bringing in for you, making sure you're seeing what's right in front of you. Queen of Swords, that talks about protecting your energy, being direct, saying what you need to say, being upfront, being ready to take action where needed. Get the 10 of Wands. That's dealing with overwhelming energy. The King of Cups, that typically represents love. True, genuine love. Now, it can be a person in your realm that is coming into your realm, or someone that is helping you, or someone that you know. It is a very loving energy, though. Very, very, like this person loves you because you're you, and they don't want anything from you. They love you, and they'd let you go if that's what you wanted because they love you. All right, and then we have Judgment, a second chance. I like it. Okay, so we deal with some heavy energy a little bit, but then you also have love in your realm, love interacting with you, and a second chance that manifests itself to you. So things coming together in a harmonious way, that makes a lot of sense. You go through some challenge first, though. Now, the 4 of Cups says absolutely to pay attention to what's going on and make sure you're seeing what the universe is bringing in. What is there to add to the 4 of Cups, please, out of Moonology? Surrender to the divine. Absolutely. You have to go with the universe, okay? And part of going with the universe means actually seeing what the universe is bringing in for you. If the universe says, hey, here's a blessing, and you say, I can't see it, then it's very hard for you to accept it. But if you see the blessing coming in, then you can accept it from the universe, and it just manifests into your life. Now, the Ten of Wands is next. That's being overwhelmed. What is there to assist with this overwhelming energy? Prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so some of you may be concerned about material things, overwhelmed with money issues. Prosperity's out in front of you. You don't have to worry. I know it feels overwhelming right now, but you get through this. You get beyond it. So don't worry. It's going to be okay. And when you feel overwhelmed, know that better things are out in front of you. You're just getting through the challenge to get to them. Now, the Queen of Swords, which is about taking action and protecting your energy. Abundance. Okay, so also protecting your abundance. I feel like you guys are dealing with something in May that leaves you overwhelmed with regards to material things, and also feeling protective with regards to material things. It is going to be okay. Like you work it out, and the prosperity does come in for you. This abundance is yours. Take action where you need to. Protect your energy for sure. But when you start getting overwhelmed with it, just remember the universe has got you too. The universe is bringing in things that are important. So surrender, let the universe do what it's going to do. It all works out for your best benefit. Now let's see this King of Cups, which could just be a loving energy kind of emanating around you, or it could be an actual person in your realm. King of Cups, please. Trust. Okay, if this is a person, you're being advised to trust them. This person loves you. You're going to know that this person loves you because they're not trying to get something from you other than maybe your time. You know, they want to help you. They love you. And it's about you. Like, it's not like they want to get something from you or gain something from you. They love you. This is someone you can trust. Either they're coming into your realm, they're already in your realm. There's someone that's going to offer you assistance that is out of a very loving energy. This person you can absolutely trust. And if this person is you and you give this energy to others, then you're going to be having people place their trust in you throughout this month of May. Now, the Judgment, the second chance, reconciliation. Okay. Some of you are coming back together with someone that truly loves you and reconciling, finding harmony. You got coming together and resolution in your signifier. Some of you are getting back with someone where there's been some sort of challenge that's taken you apart. And you guys are coming back together, or at least getting a second chance to come back together in a very trusting, loving energy. So that's beautiful. Whatever's going on in the material realm, don't let that stop you. There are things going on in the heart space and the soul realm that are well worth all of your energy. Let the universe take care of the material side of things. I'm not saying don't protect your abundance, don't protect yourself. Of course, protect yourself. Say what you need to say, do what you need to do, take the action, but your focus should be on this heart space, because significant things are happening, and this reconciliation is going to be wonderful if you guys decide to step into it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the tourmalinated quartz. All right, let's take a look at your signifier. You get sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. So wonderful energy. Sacral chakra energy tends to always be, passionate and fun, as well as sensual in nature. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 4, please show us what they can expect for May of 2025. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 3 of Wands could be traveling. Definitely good news coming in, so that's wonderful. Death, that's not necessarily bad. That's the end of something for the start of something new. And the whatever's new that's starting is very pure energy with that rose. Knight of Cups, that is a proposal to take something to the next level. We could be talking about a relationship moving into the next level. We could be talking about a career moving into the next level. It is someone offering you something that increases something in your realm. The High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about intuition. It talks about magic. It talks about taking your inner knowings and actioning them. And then we have Judgment. That is a second chance. So stepping into a second chance somewhere that is significant for you. All right, now let's get some Oracle. I want to see, let's see Moonology on the Death card. What is there to add to death here? This ending that leads to a new beginning for the Death card, please. The end of a tough cycle approaches. See, I told you it wasn't necessarily bad. Like the end of a tough cycle, I'll take that for sure. You want those tough cycles to end and beautiful things to start. That is wonderful energy. Let's see Judgment with Queen of the Moon. What is there to add to Judgment here? The Void. This is the very beginning of a second chance. So May 2025, the very beginning of a second chance somewhere is starting for you. Pay attention, be ready, be open to receive. This is a second chance at something you want. And the Void, that's the very beginning of something. So, and it's right there at the end. So it may be happening like the very end of May, even maybe the 1st of June for some of you. The very, very beginning of a second chance at something you really want to put your energy into. Now let's see the Knight of Cups with Queen of the Moon as well. Assessing. All right, so when this proposal comes to you, it's okay for you to take some time and assess what it is. See how she's using like the telescope to look at it? Like this is a proposal that's being made to you, and it's okay to step back and be like, hey, I want to think about this. I want to look into it. I want to see how I feel. I want to think it through. All of those things are very important. And it's okay to do that. Like when you receive the opportunity for something, you have to make sure that you actually desire it. Now, let's see the Three of Wands. What is there to add to the Three of Wands here for group number 4? Ooh, so good news headed in and finding. That's joy, finding joy. Things are going to come to you that help you find joy. And you got a lot of yellow going on over here. You're going to be finding a lot of happiness and joy in May of 2025. What is there for the High Priestess? Beauty. Okay. The High Priestess is all about intuition and following your gut, listening to the universe and yourself and your higher self. And the beauty card, this particular beauty card comes out when you need to be reminded that you're beautiful just the way you are. And there's no need to say, oh, well, when this happens, I will do this. When this happens, if I change this way, then I can do this. If I do this to myself, then I can love myself. No. You're beautiful the way you are right now. You are the person you're supposed to be right now. And I'm not saying you can't change things for your health or change things because you want to. If you want to dye your hair purple, go for it. Go for it. I completely applaud you. Live who you are. Be who you are. Don't judge your beauty by societal standards or anyone but you. If you think you're magnificent, you are. So take some time and realize you're magnificent. It's important. Just take some time. Remember how beautiful you are. Look in the mirror. Use your name, your first name. Use your first name and say, I love you and you're beautiful. Just try it. Do it a couple days. You're going to feel real silly the first day. And the second day, probably still. But after a little bit, you'll be like, wow, I am beautiful. And I don't know how I didn't see it before. It's a really, really beautiful thing to realize that you're magnificent just the way you are. And that you don't have to change for anyone but yourself because you want to on your own. So just take that under advisement, but remember that you're beautiful because you are magnificent. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Sunstone. All right, let's take a look at your signifier. You get halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. So possibly learning some great lessons in May, which is not necessarily a bad thing. We all are here to learn lessons. Let's take a look at what you can expect. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please bring forward whatever group number 5 can expect for May 2025. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look. 7 of Wands, that talks about fighting for what you want, but it does say you'll be successful if you do, so that's good news. All right, so you've been dealing with some stuck energy, but I feel like you guys are moving through that, so you're going to overcome it. It's not going to last forever. 5 of Coins, that talks about fear with regards to financial things. And the 4 of Cups, maybe not seeing what's right in front of you or not seeing things through a clear lens. So there are definitely some lessons you're dealing with in May of 2025. But you're going to get through them. The Knight of Swords being there in the center is kind of the focus. It says you get through the challenges, you overcome them with relative speed. So you can overcome any and everything in front of you. You just have to put your energy in and go for it. Now, let's get Moonology for, well, we're going to start with the 5 of Coins. The 5 of Coins talks about fear with regards to money. What is there to add to the 5 of Coins here? Believe in the impossible instead of being afraid where money's concerned. Believe that money's going to flow to you, that you're going to receive what it is you desire, and everything's going to be great, you know? And believing in the impossible can help draw it into your realm. Let's see the 8 of Swords as well. Expect powerful change. Okay, so you have been in a stuck energy, but if you expect powerful change, you're going to call it in for yourself. Look at the glowing coming from her heart space. You guys probably break this energy in May. So this great lessons means you overcome things. You learn the lesson and move forward so you don't have to deal with it anymore, which is wonderful news. And a lot of it has to do with believing that things can change, believing that good things can happen. So make sure you're ready to receive from the universe in May. Make sure that you are believing that it's possible that you can step into your desires. Let's see this 4 of Cups with regards to seeing things clearly. Beauty. Absolutely. You should see the beauty of life and the energy around you and the lesson and all of it. Take time throughout May and just stop and smell the roses. Stop and enjoy the beauty of life around you. Now let's see the 7 of Wands as well. Nourishment. Okay, so you're being told to fight for what you want, to go for it, to put your energy in, to overcome, to learn the lesson, and to make sure you are taking really good care of you, nourishing yourself on all the different levels. Body, spirit, soul, all of it. So just make sure you continue to put in the energy, because this is a transitional month for you where you overcome a lot of the struggles you've been dealing with. Let's see that Knight of Swords. That says that, you know, you overcome things relatively quickly. Love, I like it. All right, so love comes into your realm. Love for yourself, love from others, love for others. Love assists you with overcoming some of your challenges, and you move through them relatively quickly. So even though you are learning lessons and dealing with, you know, fears and stuck energy and whatnot, you can change that within May 2025. You can open the door to something new and different. You have to keep fighting for what you want, but you've got this. You can do it, and by the end of it, you're going to love the results. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.